Alright, so I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing these. These are the Groove On Wireless Sport Earphones. I'm actually going to be giving away a pair of these for free, but you got to live in the continental US. That's the one thing. Also, you got to like, comment, and subscribe. So, yeah, if you're wanting to win the free headphones, that's the 3 things you got to do. But essentially, these are just the updated version of the Black Web wireless sport earbuds. I did an unboxing and review of those. I'll put the card up here. This is supposedly just the rebranded version of those. I've had these for like a year or two and the button's getting a little wore out. So I had to buy another pair of these for 20 bucks here. So we will get into unboxing these and trying them out, and they should essentially be the same thing as these. So that's what we'll get into. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you want to win a pair. I'll figure it out. Maybe 30-60 days, somewhere around in there. Then just like I'll figure everything out, and then we'll shoot you a message or whatever and get your address and mail it out to you if you want some free wireless headphones. So let's get into these. Let's get a knife. Hopefully I can not cut myself. But for $20, and there's like 10 hours of playtime too. It's like legit a good amount of playtime. So I've been using them while I work and whatnot, and they've been great so far. Enjoy your music. Press and hold next track. We'll get into all this. Then they come with these. This one feels a little bit bigger, actually. You got the charging cable. You got all the different little earbud pieces if you need bigger or smaller. If you got weird shaped, weird shaped ear holes. And essentially, I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing. I always get rid of this. I never use this. I gotta remember to keep it though. Yeah, let me get the. So this will essentially be the third pair that I've gotten, because the first one, it got loose and I got mad and I just ripped it. Then with the second pair here, like I said, the button's becoming hard to press. But I'm not too worried. I mean, they're good for 20 bucks. Like I said, this is the first one. So you start collecting these, and I actually use these as I use this one as like my GoPro. To put my GoPro in. Yeah, it's roughly the same size. I thought maybe it was a little bit bigger. See, the new one doesn't say Black Web like the older ones do. So, if anything, this is pretty nifty to have. Use it as a coin purse or something too. GoPro holder works great for that, actually, if you got a GoPro. So, I mean, it is a pretty simple video. We'll see if there's any battery in this. But it's just kind of simple headphones. But now they're branded as the On. If we can see this, it's branded as. They're branded as On. So I'm shooting with the 90D, and I'm also shooting with the M6 II. So this will be the first double shot with these two cameras. I have been using the 90D and the 80D, but now I got the M6 II, so I can have 4K on both of them. Just got to connect it. If I remember correctly, so there is some battery to it. It's blinking blue and red. and all your controls is on the right side. So essentially you got your on-off button, that's also start stop. Then up here you got your rocker buttons, which is next track, previous track, and is also volume up and volume down. So for next track, for volume up you just tap it for volume up. If you want next track you actually hold it for a few seconds. So I want to say that you're supposed to hold it down to power it on like normal, but continue to hold the power button, and now it actually, instead of it just going red, blue, it'll be like red, blue. It'll like blink a lot quicker. Then it comes up on Sport in ear. So that's what you got to do when you're connecting it for your phone. Most time you turn it on, you hold it for a few seconds, and it comes on. But when you're wanting to pair it, or you got to pair it for the first time, you got to hold it for a lot longer. Then it'll go into this. If you can see here where it's blinking a lot quicker. Bluetooth. Like I said, it's 2 a.m. Bluetooth pairing request. Pair with on Sport in ear. Okay. Then we're good. I feel like this one's a little bit, the wire's a little bit shorter. Nope, that's just me. Thought the case was bigger. Nope. Thought the cable was longer. Nope. So it's pretty much, if you have seen my black web or you've tried the black web, it's essentially the same thing, but it's just rebranded. So let's give it a listen here. And they seem to go pretty loud too. These, I think after, like I said, I've had these maybe 12 months to 18 months. Maybe even closer to 2 years. Like I think just after a while, the, what do you call them? The drivers will give out a little bit. It'll get a little weaker over time, which is expected. But yeah, these get like super loud, like too loud. Because you know you get some, and you can't get them loud. These are like loud. The bass on this, on like the, it has actually a bit of clarity to it. Like on the like rap and hip hop, it's like kind of a deep bass. But when you get to like the hard hitting drums, like heavy metal, it's got a bit of it too, but it's a lot cleaner. So, I mean, like just, I mean, obviously technology in general has gotten a lot better, but because I have like the DT 770 Pros, like the 70 ohm versions. I don't want to say that they're like on par with that, but I mean, they're getting close. For $20 compared to like 150, and you need like a decent preamp to run these through. Obviously, cord it's going to get you a better experience than wireless, but I mean, this will. This is for $20. This is a hell of a deal. Like I'm saying, for like the price of these are like really good. Like they're good to listen to music, just listen to music, but they're good when like when you're out doing stuff too, if you're working or working out or whatever. I mean, like it's a very clean sound. It's bass when you need it, and it's also heavy but not distorted when you didn't like with Beats headphones. They like the bass can get like very distorted when it gets too heavy, but somehow these still keep like you can turn it up very loud, but you can also have like a deep, on a rich clarity to it. They're very good. It's not bass boosted, which may sound like not a good thing, but it is a good thing. Like I was saying, like I've said probably a couple times now, like there's like when you're hitting like the heavy drum and like heavy metal, there's like it's got the hit, it's got the heavy, but it's also clarity. But when you got like the bass and like rap and hip hop stuff, it's a different heavy, which is good. I would say these are, if you're looking to get some, these are really good headphones. Like I said at the beginning, I'm thinking we'll see how many comes in. We'll give it 30 days. If I get a significant amount, I'll do it then. But if not, maybe we'll give it 60. But of course, obviously you can make phone calls and stuff with it too. But these, I mean, these are good. They're like $20 at Walmart, Wally World. They're good. Like I said, I'm gonna give away a free pair to somebody in the continental U.S. because I don't want to ship to outside. I'm not trying to spend a ton of money. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and if you have these or the black webs, since they're essentially the same thing, just rebranded, tell me what you think. I kind of like the design of the black web a little bit more. It's a little bit, talking about like purely the aesthetic design, it's kind of like the little bit of like brushed metal and the flatness instead of the roundness. But they're very similar. Very, very similar. Like black web is a little bit more better sounding, I think, other than on. This is almost kind of a, it's kind of almost getting in the gamery, or the gamey type, like black web versus on. It's like on, ONN dot, the groove. So is it groove on wireless sports headphones, or is it on groove wireless? Anyway, they're good. They last like 10 hours. They're IPX5 water resistant, so they probably sweat, but I wouldn't swim with them. I don't know if I'd tempt it out and going running in the rain. But yeah, I think that's it. If you got any comments, suggestions, all that, if you want to win a pair, like, comment, subscribe. I know I've said that a ton. I'm at 300 and some subscribers now, so I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold. So you can help me with that. That would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna edit all this into something that's nice and concise. Alright, later.